What is going on, guys? Trey Howe here, back again with another video. I'm 10 weeks out from a show, and all the things I have learned from having all these coaches around me, being in a good environment, my best friend also competes, the little things in the gym, the changes I've made to my lifestyle, it's unbelievable. And I want to bring to you today some of the things that are running through my head as far as what I feel like you guys might need to change in your routines, in your dieting, in your mentality inside of the gym that can really unlock that supernatural physique, right? Not artificial, supernatural, the best of the best without taking any enhancements. So as far as training goes, I want to let you guys know, when you are a natural and you guys are trying to train, with heavy volume, all these sets and reps, you guys are, number one, not allowing yourselves to go to true failure, which is exactly what you need to do to unlock the growth mechanism. Now, as someone who's been training 8 years already and is in a bodybuilding prep, I have to do more volume right now. But if there's one thing I would reset when I started, is that I would drop the sets, drop the reps, and I would be way more focused on the intensity. Now, what is intensity? People think, I'm just going hard. I'm going heavy, but I'm doing sloppy reps, right? I'm going intense. No, that is not it at all. Intensity, think about a focused burn. Good form plus good intensity is proper intention. And that's what we're training for. When you can go with a lower weight and still only hit 6 to 8 reps and be absolutely blasted, that's when you know your intensity is high enough. Now, once you learn that, you can start adding a little bit more volume. Literally start with 1 set till failure and then slowly start working up into the 2-set range. Now, for my bodybuilding show, I'm doing 3 sets, pretty high volume, anywhere between 8 and 15 reps. Now, why is that? Well, I already have the muscle mass and I'm in a calorie deficit, which means that I'm not really looking to build mass. I'm looking to maintain as much as possible. And so with the proper recovery and the proper volume, I can continue putting enough appliance of resistance on my muscles so that they don't fade away while I'm eating less calories, if that makes sense. Now, the reason I bring up intensity is because I've trained myself at this point to work my way back into doing high reps and high volume and keeping the same amount of intensity that I was only doing with 1 set or even 2 sets. So if I take myself now and I relate it to who I was in the beginning of my fitness journey, I can tell you that there is a complete difference in the intensity that I can withstand throughout the entire workout. So to sum it up, rule number 1, learn intensity, learn good form, combine the two, and create proper training intention. Unless you're in a calorie deficit, you should always be looking to gain muscle mass. And as a natural, the best way to do that is to increase the intensity. Next up, let's talk about dieting. While in a calorie deficit, I can tell you the freakiest I have looked has been with a calorie deficit, maintaining all the muscle mass I have built up and properly dieting down, eating whole foods and clean foods to make myself get ripped, a 6-pack, an 8-pack even, muscle striations popping out of my skin, having veins like no other time in my previous history of lifting, just from getting lean. And so if you guys want probably the number 1 natural hack to look freaky is to get lean. And this is where you're going to get all the accusations, because how can you be natural, have muscle mass, and still be lean? Those are all signs of enhanced lifters. Well, the truth is, it's not easy. It is very hard. And it honestly takes years to get to this level. But if you are someone who was working out for maybe 1 to 3 years, you have something to look forwards to. You have a reason to keep going and know that it's just right around the corner. Now, you can do this transformation within 1 to 3 years. I had to take the long route. It's taken me 8 years to get here. But if I started from scratch meaning I haven't even been to the gym once, I can see within a year a complete transformation that would change my life. And I hope you guys can see that with yourselves as well. The biggest problem is people that have been lifting for maybe 2 to 5 years and not seeing the results that they want don't understand the concepts. They don't know how everything works. You're probably in this repetitive cycle of going to the gym, not counting your macros, not showing up every single day that you're supposed to, and expecting some unbelievable results. Or you see people that put in 50% of the effort and supplement the rest with taking additives. They take the testosterone, they take all the growth hormone, they take the peptides. And now you're stuck here thinking your genetics are botched, maybe other people are just working harder than you, and that's going to demotivate you from actually achieving what you know you're capable of. The truth is, when you know how to diet properly, when you can build lean muscle mass, and when you can keep lean muscle mass in a deficit, you now unlocked the portion that most natural lifters do not understand because they never spent the time or never knew it was important. Every day, I'm weighing out 5 meals a day to the exact gram. If the numbers won't lie and you follow the exact plan, it's impossible to fail with your diet. Now, on top of the dieting, getting your steps in. If you're trying to cut body fat, are you doing faster cardio in the morning? Are you hitting 10,000 steps a day? Do you understand that walking burns fat, right? If you're eating calories in a surplus and you're just getting fatter, well, are you burning the fat in the morning and then supplementing muscle growth with carb cycling? Or do you think just eating a crap ton of food, not knowing what it does for you, and going to the gym is going to make you lean and strong? So here's my 2 pieces of advice that you guys should take from dieting. Number 1, know what you are eating and what the operations do. You need to get a food scale. You need to learn how to track your macros and track your calories. You need to know what types of macros do certain things to your body, what fats, carbs, and proteins actually do, and then learn about carb cycling. A huge, if not one of the biggest problems in the fitness industry as a natural is not understanding how carbohydrates actually work. Carbohydrates are mandatory for your muscles to grow to their full potential. But what happens is people overeat on carbs, they don't know how to carb cycle, and so the carbs, the glycogen in your muscles, gets replaced as stored fat in the body because you never use the energy. Carbs are energy for your muscles to grow. But if you're eating carbs outside of a training window, where do you think the energy has to go? Nowhere. And so it gets stored in your body as fat. And so what I'm trying to get at, guys, is I'm learning to the molecule, to the very pinpoint in natural bodybuilding, what time to eat carbs, what carbs are good for you, what they do for your body, and why it might be limiting you guys in every single factor possible when it comes to getting the physique that you want. Dieting and macros are almost, if not just as important as the training itself. So take that for what it is. Number 1, learn intensity. Number 2, learn about carb cycling and macro intake. And number 3, guys, it's all about recovery, especially as a natural, okay? When your body has more time to actually grow and produce growth hormone naturally, which is in your sleep, your body will get bigger. You will develop stronger. Even on my bodybuilding prep, I am not training 7 days a week. I'm only training 5, which is still higher than my typical split. I used to train 3 to 4 days a week and take nearly every other day off. As a natural, your body cannot actually grow when you continuously stimulate the muscles. In the gym, your muscles don't grow. They actually break down. And so your muscles grow back stronger when you rest, when you recover, when you feed yourself proper nutrients to rebuild the tissue. Focus on recovery, guys. With that being said, guys, I hope this video helped you today. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching with me to go and hit your peak natural results within 90 to 180 days, feel free to book a one-on-one consultation below and we can see what we can do. Stay tuned for more full YouTube episodes. And as always, guys, get 1% better every single day.